Welcome back to Citispell. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Feel free to share the video. So that you may or may not have seen that video before. That video is a clip in El Paso, Texas, where illegal aliens rushed the Border Patrol, the National Guard, concertina wire, broke through, and then raced, obviously, as you've seen in the video, towards the fence, the border fence. The Republicans, of course, are blaming the Democrats, and the Democrats are, of course, blaming the Republicans. It's become a political issue. It should be a human issue. A country without borders is not a country. We have to have clear, defined borders. We have to have secure borders. It's the same difference with your own home. Anybody that wouldn't want a fence or wall or security, just leave your doors unlocked at night. Leave your car doors unlocked when you drive into town. It's common sense. Most of the population is not against immigration. It's the illegal invasion that we don't agree with. We're all immigrants. And I say all of us. If you are in America, the United States, you're an immigrant or a descendant of an immigrant. That is including the American Indians. They also were travelers. They came from other places and settled in North America. And the people that would have been here before them. But we need to really buckle down on this whole security issue right now. They're not being vetted. At least with legal immigration, there's a process. You're vetted. Your background is checked on. They, due diligence. If you're just signing off saying you're an asylum seeker and they give you a court date and ship you off to a city or a suburb or what have you, are you going to show up? No, not if you're nefarious, not if you're here for bad reasons. And since we can't vet everybody in this current situation with the illegal invasion, we have a security problem on our hands, and our government, the United States government, doesn't care. State governments obviously don't care. Maybe your local government cares, but you should care. Which brings me to my point of security, your personal security. This idea of going about security or prepping or being prepared on your own, it's a pipe dream. It's impossible. You need to get with like-minded individuals, your church group, your local neighborhood, what have you, and you need to discuss this. You need to have some open forums, maybe go to a local council meeting in your town or village or city and bring this topic up. And if nobody's talking about it, you bring it up. Maybe have maybe advertise that, hey, we're all going to get together, free coffee and donuts, and let's discuss our neighborhood security. Let's discuss our villages, our town. Let's discuss security. There's reports, everybody's seen the TikTok, or maybe heard about it, maybe you haven't, of an individual. He's here illegally, and he's got a big following and a lot of views on his TikTok video where he explains in detail to other illegal aliens that they should come here and that they should squat on homes that are empty. whether the people are on vacation or it's a secondary home or it's the just an empty home, but it's still owned by a legal individual, explaining how to squat and stay there and take advantage of our system. So I guess what it boils down to is you need to worry about this. And those that aren't worrying about it, down the road, you'll see the repercussions. We'll all feel and see the repercussions of allowing this to happen. And I say allow, meaning the state of Texas is doing what they can, whether it's for a show or not, versus the federal government. The federal government's taking the state to court because they're saying it's our job. You're not allowed to protect the border or to defend or patrol the border. That makes as much sense as a sheriff's deputy taking the Highway State Patrol to court because they want to be the ones to issue the tickets or do the door kicking or apprehensions of felons or better individuals. So it doesn't make any sense, and none of it makes any sense. We live in a strange world. It's changing every day, rapidly changing. It's every day something new is coming up. That was just a drop in the bucket of the people that have been coming here illegally, and has escalated in the past 3, 4, 5 years. Millions that are illegally in this country, and honestly, they don't know where they're at. They're not vetted. They may have nefarious viewpoints and a mission. Well, why not? It'd be the perfect opportunity to insert spies into this country, insert terrorists into this country. And I know there are some, it's a small percentage, but families, husband, wife, children, single mothers with children, or just children, teenagers that are trying to get here because they live in a crap hole, to put it bluntly, of a country, because they won't stand up for their rights, they won't change their country. So they come here because somebody in our past changed the country, allowed us to have these freedoms. But they're coming here because they value freedom more than we do. Again, that's a small percentage. But fighting age males is the majority, and it's not Mexican, just Mexican. It isn't just South Americans. It's a gauntlet. It's a buffet of races. They're coming from Africa, they're coming from Asia, they're coming from South America, coming from the Middle East. Again, we're not very popular on this planet, the United States. And the actions that our government has taken in the past 150 years has made quite a few enemies on this planet. And they've no longer been doing things on our behalf, but on their behalf, on special interest behalf. We, as the citizens of this country, of the United States, are going to feel the full effect of their actions that we allowed to happen. I'm including myself in this. Voting is a joke. Republican, Democrat, they're the same. Trump isn't going to save us. Biden isn't going to save us. So, what is it? What are we to do? What are we to do? Well, worry about your local community. Worry about your local sheriffs. Worry about your local politicians. People that you're going to see while you're grocery shopping. the politicians in Washington, they're the biggest preppers on the planet. The government is the largest, most well-funded prepper on the planet. They have their plan B's and C's. They have their bunkers. They have their underground cities, their escape plans. They have as well as the elites, the billionaire elites. You have that Facebook fella. He's building a massive complex in Hawaii with bunkers. I guess if I had billions of dollars, I would too, but it wouldn't be because I knew of specific things that are to come, but just because I'd want to be prepared for things that might come. It just seems odd that all these billionaires in the federal government, they have their escape plans. They're not worried about us. They're not coming into our towns and pushing grants, saying, here's some money, here's some tax money for you guys to build a fallout shelter or anything like that. So I guess what you need to do is you need to get together with like-minded people. That's what I do. Get with your family, friends, church groups, your book reading club. Start talking about this. Start talking about the what ifs. It's not doom and gloom and fear porn. It's just being prepared. I mean, you carry car insurance. You have a spare tire. You carry medical insurance, dental insurance, home insurance. Is that doom and gloom? No, that's just being prepared. It's just in case you may need it. And that's all prepping is. That's all being prepared is doing. Knowledge is power. Again, who knows what's going to happen at the upper echelons with the government and their decision making and the $44 trillion, $45 trillion in debt. Our grandkids' kids are going to have to pay that off or have to worry about that. We've left them quite a mess. So it's non-sustaining. It will end. It's just how prepared are you going to be when it does. Enjoy life. Don't go around gloomy and woe is me and the sky is falling. You need to enjoy life, enjoy your family, have fun. But you also need to be prepared, just like you would car insurance, homeowners insurance, renter's insurance. So plan ahead, even if it just takes small steps. It doesn't have to require a whole lot of money. In fact, you can scavenge, you can dumpster dive for things you might need just to get a start. But little things. Prepping isn't all about having a bunker and a million rounds of freedom seeds and things like that. It's just being prepared, and it's a mental state as well. But this is non-sustainable. And why I bring it up is because based on that video and the knowledge that, at least what the government is admitting to, the number of illegal immigrants that have invaded this country just in the past 5 years. You need to take security seriously, and you need to keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel. They play, these individuals coming from these other countries, they play on a different set of rules, and they don't have the rule of law like we do. So just keep it in mind. If you see something, say something, and just do the best you can to prepare and have your eyes open and your ears open. But anyways, and do a lot of praying. This country needs God. It really does. So I'll go back to drinking my coffee. prepping, praying, and thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.